Hi, my name is Akankshya Upadhyay and I am your English instructor. In today's class, we will be learning how to write an email. So let's begin. Here's how we can write a formal email. While writing an email, we need to follow some basic rules and we need to keep them in our minds while writing one. So the first rule is to use a gentle email address. Always try to avoid nicknames. An email address tallme@gmail.com is not an appropriate one. Always try to keep it your name dot your last name or your surname at something. So this is a pretty good format and try to be around this format and avoid nicknames. The second one you should take care of is the subject header. Your subject header must not be vague or it must not be inappropriate. Inappropriate in the sense too long or not very clear. So always try to make your subject header clear, short, and accurate. For example, if you're writing an email to request a leave, the subject header, I am not well, so give me leave. It is an inappropriate subject header because this is very lengthy and it's not accurate. This is another example for the same cause, need leave. Now this is rude. You are short, but this is not appropriate either. So this, because it's a rude statement. However, to request a leave, you can simply say request for leave on your subject header, and this is the correct way of writing the subject in subject header. Next, always remember, and then the third step is to greet. It's greeting and salutation. Never forget to say hi or greet the person who's receiving your email. So while writing an email, if we write Dear Sir, this is a greeting. So Dear Sir is a greeting. However, the word dear is salutation. It's called salutation. So remember to greet the person receiving your email properly. If he is your friend, you can just write hi. But if he is your teacher or anything or someone senior to you, I suggest you to write Dear Sir or Respected Sir. Use salutations dear, respected, or you can also write hello or simply hi. And now comes the main body part of your email. So while writing an email, always be straightforward. Write to the point message. Don't make it lengthy unnecessarily. Just write what you need to say, what the person needs to know. Don't exceed or overwrite anything. And then have proper sign-off. Having a proper sign-off is equally important as greeting. So a proper sign-off is another important thing. And once you're done with your email, before clicking the send button, proofread it. So while proofreading, you can see any mistakes because with grammatical errors, with spelling errors, people easily get turned off and you don't want to do that, right? So before sending any email, proofread it. So now we'll write an email requesting for leave to attend your sister's wedding. So here we start. So you begin by writing the subject, request for leave. This is a short one. And then greet the person. Dear Sir, I would like to request you a leave from 2017 to 16 to 2017 to 20 as my sister is getting married this month. With several functions during the ceremony, I won't be able to attend the classes as I must get involved in many of them. I shall try my best to cope up with the course that I miss during the event. Anticipating for positive response. Regards, Akankshya Upadhyay. So here, you're making a proper greeting and then you're writing to the point about why do you need the leave, and then a proper sign-off anticipating for positive response. Regards, Akankshya Upadhyay. And then when you finish this, proofread it, go through it once again, and then if you find any errors, correct them. We have come towards the end of the class. Before leaving, we have 2 more things to do. The first one is the tips. While writing an email, do not use casual language or do not use the casual style of writing. For example, if you're writing you, avoid making the use of you. So this is incorrect. Similarly, for are, never write are. So this is incorrect. So avoid this style of language. Next, don't use abbreviations. Now this means don't assume that the reader already knows the content. Abbreviations are usually the short forms. For example, we write DLC for Deerwalk Learning Center. So DLC in the use of email without specifying Deerwalk Learning Center is the abbreviation that you must avoid. And finally, the last thing that we are left to do with is the homework. The homework for you is to write an email asking your hostel in charge to provide an extra blanket at night. So you can say that it's really getting colder these days and we need more blankets at night. And be straightforward and remember not to have a very vague or unclear and inappropriate subject header. So this is all for today's class. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or anything that you wish to share with us, please feel free to write to us at learning@deerwalk.edu.np. Thanks for watching.